loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, but that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play, but it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Motion from the wideout. Crosses the 30. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Taylor wants to throw. Time to take a shot. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Second and long here. They'll go to the counter play. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Caught. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Cornhuskers have this offense rolling. Gets the back moving. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. They get it down to the 35 before he's stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. See some running room. Nice move there. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Huskers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
That's a great-looking run there. Nebraska has had such a great lineage at running back. When you think back to the great Roger Craig or Amon Green, Lawrence Phillips, Rex Burkhead, they always seem to be pumping somebody up into the NFL. This guy has a chance to play on Sunday because of his skills.
They don't need a bunch on second down. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a third down situation. Let's stay aggressive.
He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Husker.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So an 82-yard drive there. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Rutgers offense will now get its first chance with the football. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. This guy's every tool you could want. He is one of the better pass catchers in the game.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one, communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. On his way back from the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Motion from the wide receiver. Selling the fake. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play. 3rd and long coming up. Taylor wants to throw it. He's going to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Cornhuskers will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Making his first move. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. The run inside. It's Mitchell. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield. And he does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about. And early on, they don't have an answer for him.
I'm about to say that they still have the concerns. Because, geez, early on, he's in the backfield right away. Got to have some kind of an answer, man. First of all, maybe not run towards his side. Secondly, maybe we double team him. But there's got to be a plan because when you get near him, bad things happen for your offense.
He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down.
And, man, I absolutely love that from this quarterback. He is not a blazer. He's not going to outrun any defensive backs on the field. But I love when you take the space that a defense gives you. They want to play a certain coverage. They want to leave up all that space open. Nice job taking off, running early in the football game, setting the tone, showing the defense that you're willing to run.
The Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Udo. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly...
Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the score.
He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Trying the left side. Got the first down. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Sells the run, looking to pass. Buying time to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. And the Huskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the left side. Midfield, he's got room. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Long way to go on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Barney. There he goes. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Left side is Mitchell. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. It'll be a draw. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Taylor wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Barney. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Oh, it's picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left at Simmons. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Scarlet Knights peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Running inside. It's Mitchell. All over him immediately. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, looking for a man. Going downfield for the big play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. Past the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Now on the counter. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Look out! And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Got it behind the line. It's Barney. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Hunter. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Tight coverage there. Did not stop him from making the grab. It's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll go to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. That last sack got them behind this. Going for it all. Touchdown, Nebraska! He got it beat down in bounds. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the Purdue Boilermakers.
And he's going to bring it out. And the returner will be knocked down. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think...
And down he goes back with the 3.
And how impressed are you right now at this defensive line here early in the second half? They are getting a tremendous pass rush up front. It doesn't matter what you do in the back end, coverage-wise, blitz-wise. If those dudes up front win the one-on-ones, for any offense, it's going to be an issue. Now, David, they've got this offense backed right up against the wall.
Man, they got them backed up right where they want a big opportunity, not only to get points for their offense in the future, but maybe get points on their defense, right? When you back them up right here, how aggressive do you want to be? Because as a play caller, I know the defense can be aggressive, which also means I can take shots and sometimes make big plays.
Nestles it in at the 35. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. The last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sets his feet. It's Bailey. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come.
He'll take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires downfield. Can't make the grab on third down, and that is a rare drop for this guy.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snaps it, and he has to have it. They get to him as he throws. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First down and 10. Tells to run, wants to pass. Between the hashes, it's Simmons. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Here comes the offense on first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mitchell. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Finds us back in the middle. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down decision. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Taylor wants to throw it. Takes the easy completion. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Slings it downfield. Right side, it's Hunter. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Huskers have their offense in high gear. Just going to keep it after the snap. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Move to his right. Going to try to get it himself. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Well, 2 things I love by the quarterback on that play. 1, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open, and I'm taking off and running. And 2, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming up. Well done.
The Cornhuskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give and tick, 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 tick. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse as this defense is ready for this guy. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Trying to get the corner. He'll toss it. Oh, he's got some space. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option. Rutgers takes its 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And the Huskers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Husker! That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. Drops back on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He tries to take the top off. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. This offense has it with really good field position. He breaks a tackle. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. 2nd and long here. Showed off just about every move in the book except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll pull it down. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. The Huskers have pushed it inside the 20. Snapped on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always...